So my people, I want us to quickly talk about this issue that whenever somebody passes, we just forget that there are natural reasons why something like that can happen. We just attribute it to one person. Everybody will point hand to this person. They'll point, if it is a husband, they will say it's the wife, right? Or the wicked somebody. If it is a man, they can say it's the brother. They will just point unsubstantiated finger at somebody and it will stick. And you guys, I'm telling you, this is one of the worst things that can happen to anybody. Like, all of a sudden, they will say you did this and they will put it on you, and you will go down for the rest of your life being in defense and opening your hands and say, my hands are clean, I am innocent, I am innocent. And it depends. So depending on the level that they have, if they are higher people up there, they will lock you up. They will manipulate her, they will put you on waiting trial, you will be there. They will do so much. If it is a poor woman, they will even go and extend and say, it's a wish. You don't know how many people that have. So I feel like, please, as all this information is coming around, we have all these means to talk to ourselves. Let it not be that only thing we are talking about is maybe celebrity this or music this. Let us also talk about the things that are affecting people. Like this post I shared is something that happened yesterday. You need to see the video. The video I cannot share because of the condition. They were dragging that woman. They made her to carry that lady. They made her to carry that lady, and she was going up and down, like just pulling her along, and making her to be swearing that she doesn't know anything that happened to this child. I think it is about time. It is about time. How can we be in this century that even artificial intelligence, every information is at your fingertip, and still something will happen? You will be pointing finger. Like what happened with you, Edochie, is a very, very tragic something. Everybody agree, right? And there is no time that the second wife came close to where that boy was at any time that day. The boy finished what he was doing for home. He went to school. He went from school. Like his day was detailed, and there was nowhere that Judy, the second wife, came around him. But still, everybody's making video and saying she's the one, is oracle and another oracle and another oracle. It is very wrong. It is very wrong. It is very wrong. And they will say, what you don't know, what you don't know. Let me tell you, if you have that kind of power, you have the power. You think that anybody have that kind of power? Do you think that all these people that are crying since how many years, they say, governor, if you have that kind of power, why you did not use it for anybody that is in political power, that is eating the money that is meant for your whole local government, that will eat all the salary of everybody that they have worked for, that will eat all the pension? You have power that you can send Otomokpo to go and do something. Oracle is there, but they cannot go and touch those people that people will work, civil servant. They will not pay them their salary for 1 year, for 2 years, for example. They will be owing them, right? So that kind of power, the way people think about it, it doesn't exist. Forget about what anybody is telling you. Forget about what anybody is telling you. Whenever a man passes, most likely they will say it's the wife. Most likely. It doesn't matter his medical history. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you, most people, as you're looking at me, as I'm looking at you, you don't know what anybody is passing through. You don't know anybody's medical history. And because of the failing medical system, many people have congenital problems that nobody tested it to know what it is, that it is there. Many people are living with conditions that they're supposed to detect and be treating it, be managing it. They will not know. Many people are living with heart condition, liver condition, different kind of contamination. Many people are living with even the environment exposed so many people to bacteria, to virus. There are so many people that are suffering from different conditions, and you don't know that. And so when somebody suddenly falls, and on top of that, ordinary CPR, how to resuscitate somebody when they slump, to bring the person first of all back to breathing, send air back to the brain so that the person will recover first in that instant, and then begin to treat the person. Most people don't know. Many times in Nigeria, if you slump, that is most likely the end, because people don't know about CPR. They don't teach it. It's supposed to be a topic. It's supposed to be all the health officials everywhere in the market, in the church. They're supposed to be demonstrating it to people, but they are not doing it. You will see somebody will be dancing, the person will fall, and that will be it. They will say they did not send it. They did not send. A lot of people have underlying problem, and nobody is diagnosing it. And sometimes, even if they diagnose, imagine when somebody is in emergency situation. Is it that time you are going to be rushing the person to a church for somebody to lay their hand? Why? Tell me why you would do that. Because you are uninformed. When someone is in a medical emergency, imagine a pregnant woman that is in labor. Instead of you to rush the woman to the hospital, you're supposed to normally register the woman, let her be going through antenatal, and wherever her file is, they already have her medical history. You will quickly rush the woman to that place. No. Some of them, they will be going to church, they will be going to church, they will be going to church, and then when it's in labor, they will take them to the same church, they will be doing all their drama. When it is last minute, they'll be rushing the person to a clinic, and the clinic don't know this person, they don't know his history, they don't know anything, they don't even know any condition, and they will be at a loss. What do they do before they know it? The woman have gone. They will say the devil. It is that woman, it is her neighbor, it is the mother-in-law, it is. Please, you people, educate yourself. Please educate your family members. Don't be a part of people who point accusing fingers, because I have seen it. I've seen it when I was in my village. Every man that passes on, it was the wife. It was the wife. It doesn't matter. I've seen a man that has children, small children, that the wife is not even doing anything. The man is the provider, and the man will pass. They will say it's the wife, and then you'll be looking as a child like, what is the profit that this woman will have? That the man is her main provider, the breadwinner of the family. She will not go and buy the breadwinner. There's no profit there, but they don't understand because they are just used to it. There's someone in my village at that time. He was playing football. He went abroad. He was playing football. And in their field where he was playing football, he now slumped. They made the first aid, rushed him to the hospital, but he had underlying heart problem and nobody knew. And he went abroad, he was seeking asylum, and from there, you understand, he now fell, and by the time they rushed him to the hospital, they found out that they couldn't save him. Bottom line, do you know the brother, until the man passed, he was opening his hand and say, I don't know anything about my brothers there. Truly, I help him. He said he wants to travel abroad. I try to support him. I try to help him, to get the means to go abroad. That's only what I did. I did not use his destiny. I don't know anything about his death. Like, this man was ostracized from the whole community. Like, even if he's passing, even the children were instructed, if he bring bread, or even the man built a house and open water that people can even take water for free, like running water. They say, no, hey, you want to go and drink that water? The man that he took his brother, and he came here and took his brother, and then we did not see the brother again. They say the brother, you understand, this is something that happened in Europe. Something that happened in Europe. The man have no hand in it. And that man was opening his hand for all the days of his life. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I was not there. They said he was playing football. They said he's slumped. They say he has heart condition. Nobody want to hear that one. Nobody want to hear that one. There was another case here in this Germany. These Nigerians, when we are here, most times, sometimes there is a corporation. They say, Nigerian people, that man, I think the man is from Edo. The man is from Edo, and this other man is an Igbo man, and they were friends, and so they went for a party. They went for a party or something like that, and that they ate and everything. And on their way, as they were going back, so the man was having trouble, breathing or something like that. So, so the guy now stopped the car, and then he came out. I don't know, like, I think maybe what he was eating, what he ate was disturbing him or something. So he felt the urge to throw up. So as he was now throwing up, it's not like something entered the wrong place, So that's how they now called the ambulance. Here, they rushed him to the hospital. They tried everything. They said, like, rice that he ate enter somewhere that it was very hard for them, to save him, like kind of blocked the air or the passage of blood or something like that. That's how that man passed. Do you know? They did not accept. They say, lie, you don't buy him, you don't buy him, you don't buy him, you must swear. That man was doing her like this. Say, I don't know anything. I only carried him in my car. I don't know anything. You understand? They say, hey, somebody that we saw in this party now, this life. Hey, people are wicked. Hey, somebody that you call your friend. Hey. So now that I take the look and see, don't have your friend, you call on your friend, and meanwhile, now you want fire. And meanwhile, the man just gave him a lift. He just gave him a lift. It was just his underlying health condition. You understand? It was just his underlying health condition, and they said there was something like a hole somewhere, and this rice fell into that place, and it was hard. They couldn't save him. Basically, here, it's not even in Nigeria. So many things happen like this. Is how can you have, for example, a place where the healthcare system is not even working properly, and everybody that passes must have been bitten by somebody, one neighbor. Like, it doesn't make sense. So look at what they are making that woman to go through. She's not the first, and she's not going to be last. And for example, that man that is digging that ground and bringing all those things from the ground, using it to pin it on the woman, that is the thing she used to buy. They're supposed to arrest somebody like that. If you look at that man, if you investigate it, he will confess when he went to bury those things. Because the lady was in the hospital, you should go and check what did the doctor say, what were they treating, but no, right? So this is too backward. Okay, look at what happened to you don't know. There are some children that have that underlying problem that nobody knows, and sometimes it may be that he just blacked out. It's possible he just blacked out. Maybe they needed to do that CPR, bring him back and balance it, but they don't know how to do it. And for, like, you don't know the condition that the person is going through. Many people you are looking at, you don't know the conditions that they are managing their health, how they are managing it, you don't know. So why should anybody, something happen, and then you will say it's a sacrifice, it's a this, it's a that? You can tell me that, hey, you don't know how all those things work. If all those things work, why is it that there was Emefiele did not release cash, and then you cannot use that power to go and bring the money out from the bank? And that cash crunch happened to big and small. Even Babalawo could not buy anything without the money that is coming from bank. It happened to everybody. Everybody suffer it. Everybody suffer that cash crunch. There's nobody that use in juju or use in spiritual to go and bring that money out and have that cash to go and be doing how you want to do. But you must go to that bank like everybody, or you go and buy the money from your fellow POS person and pay the money they want to collect. Everybody suffered it. But I don't understand this need for magic, to attribute magical powers, with all the problem that you are facing in Nigeria, and none of this magical power can save, right? None of this magical power have performed any magic, right? And then all of a sudden, you will now see someone in your village, your brother's wife, your neighbor, a young man, you will just slam that accusation on him. And meanwhile, you have finished that person for life. Please stop accusing people. If you want to know why somebody passed, go and do an autopsy. Go and do an autopsy. If you want to know what happened to somebody, go and do an autopsy. And indeed, sometimes somebody can be poisoned. That one is not like you cannot argue that one. Then the autopsy will reveal the kind of poison and what they use in that poisoning. Recently, there was a man that they are publishing him in the USA. His wife that born 6 children for him, he want to leave her. The woman born 6 children for him. He's a medical doctor, he's a dentist, he's a dental doctor. He now was thinking, what is he going to do? How is he going to get? Maybe you don't want to pay child support, you don't want to pay alimony, as in person that is married to you. If you divorce the person, you'll be paying for healthcare for for a long time. You don't want to do that. So he decided that he want to buy that woman. And he was looking, how can I do it? He now went to order potassium something, an agricultural chemical. You went to order it using his medical license and order it from his work, and he lays it in the woman's toothbrush. That thing is supposed to be like a pesticide. He lays it on her toothbrush. So when that woman went to brush her teeth, you don't know that she put that poison in her body. So when she would be sick, they went to hospital, she was getting symptoms. They don't know where the symptom is coming from. As I too, they don't know where the symptom is coming from. So they are now wondering, and the man was still telephoning and affirming as if he loved his wife, he's there for her, It was the man that is working with them when they were like, they don't understand the symptoms. The symptom is not adding up. The symptom is not adding up. That's when that man now mentioned that they have to check, they have to check his search history. All these things, when you are looking for something, you are searching. Do you know a computer expert, even if you have deleted it, they can go to that computer and all your search history will come out. And they now look at his search history and they see how he was searching, what can you use, how can you do it. And they found out that they now link to him. He's not, I don't know if they have sentenced him. This is something that is happening recently. So yes, I've told you guys, somebody can poison, right? And for someone to poison, there has to be contact. There has to be contact. That person must have established contact. But all these things people are saying, like somebody have Otomokpo, he will be in Kafanchan, he will throw you to Abuja and it will be working. Hey, and you are crying of mismanagement. You are crying of governance. So you have Otomokpo, all those old people, they have Otomokpo that they can send to Abuja and send to maybe your local government headquarters, your state government house. They have Otomokpo and they are not using it, Abi. They are not using it. Instead, they are going outside to go and protest. Say, pay us our salary. They have not paid us. They have not paid us our salary. You don't have Otomokpo to go and force his hand to go to bank and pay you. So what am I saying in essence? Someone can poison, obviously, but for the poison to work, there has to be established contact that maybe by touch or somebody intake it in their body, it enter their body one way or the other, right? And so you have, if you for example, feel like you were poisoned, and then you can check, okay, did you eat something from somewhere? Is it food poisoning? Is it contamination? Normal contamination, maybe food that was not prepared in hygienic condition, like bacteria, all these things that can cause stomach upset, something like that. You can check all those ones, but this our own is so, then somebody is not doing revelation, and they are not going to that compound, they are not digging the ground, and they are not bringing something. All these things is false. So what am I saying? Stop accusing some people, because it can come back to you. That accusation is heavy. It's a very heavy accusation, and it's grounded on nothing. You don't have any proof, but you will be saying it with all your strong heart. Yes. Imagine a young woman that have lost the husband, and she's crying, look hopeless, and then you feel comfortable to slam it on her that yes, she buy him, she buy him. Think about tomorrow. Think about tomorrow. Karma is real. What you sow will come back to you. What you sow, it will come back to you. Those people that you will see somebody, for example, people that are aged, old people, and life happened to them. Maybe as some circumstance, maybe their children passed before them. You will say they are winch, they are winch, they are winch, they are winch, they have chopped all their children, they have chopped all their children. No, you have compassion, because it can be anybody. It can be anybody. You have to show compassion. All these religious people, they are using all these things to be deceiving the people and using it to be cashing out. Babalawo, all these church people, they are opening different batches every day, because they need you to come, so that they will tell you. Maybe if they don't see you, they no go tell you anything. If you no go call them, if you no go carry yourself, go give them, they no go prophesy for you, they no go do juju for you. You shall be managing your life. Okay, look at all these obodo yibo people. They are not doing all these things. They will plan their life, they will work hard, they will hope, they will focus, they will pray on their own, and they will take it as it comes. And at the end of the day, life happens to everybody. You cannot choose what happens to you. That's why the popular saying is, we are all like pencil in the hands of the Creator. We don't know where the whole thing will come from, but that's why we are praying, say, God Almighty, have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. But all this time that we are going to be accusing people, and you feel so comfortable. You feel so comfortable. You will not be saying, you buy this person, and you don't have any proof. And there's no established proof that so person did anything to, end this person's life. Please, let's stop it. Yeah, so we need to evolve. I cite you. We need to evolve. We need to evolve. Really, we need to evolve, because it is easy. It is sweet when you are pointing, but when that finger will point at you, you will know everything in you will finish. And most times, people that do this thing, they do it for a reason. They do it for a reason. For example, when they are pointing the finger at Judy, of second wife of Yul Edochie, you have to be asking yourself, I learned that woman is a new mother. Like, she just gave birth, and she's tending to her new baby. Like, and she didn't have any contact with that boy that day or the day before. And you have not waited for the family to come out and tell you maybe that they suspect foul play. You don't know anything, but you go on social media, you are so comfortable, you are doing video, how Julie, how Oracle, it is the Oracle that did this, it is the Oracle that did this. Where is the Oracle when you need it? So it is the Oracle that did it, this is the Oracle that did it, Oracle is the pie people. Then why are you going and be collecting young boys and putting them in the bush when you have Oracle? Then why you don't command the Oracle to go to Abuja? You understand? So you people should stop all this thing. This is primitive. This is shameful, really. It's very shameful. Stop accusing people of mystical beliefs. If you don't have proof, you don't have proof, none. If someone put something, there is one that they are talking about, that pin, you understand? Like me, when I'm listening at that, when I'm looking at that pin, when they're talking about that pin, I'm thinking, okay, is it that they laced something on the pin and make it to come in contact with your body? Like, you understand? And if they say they are removing pin, they are removing pin from your body. Like if a pin is in any part of your body and someone put it there, you should be able to see it, because a small object, even if it enter your palm like this, you will be seeing it. It will be troubling you. You will look for something to remove it, right? So our reliance on spirituality is what is drawing Africans back. Yes, it is time for us to embrace logical thinking. It is time for us to embrace technology. It is time for us to embrace science. Forget about all this. What you don't know is bigger than you. Tell me that thing that I don't know. Show it to me. Show me that thing that I don't know. Let me decide whether it's bigger than me. Stop hiding something and be saying, deceiving me and be telling me what you don't know is bigger than me. I'm the one that will decide whether it is bigger or not. Bring it on. Show it to me. Tell it to me. Bring it out. It is time to embrace science. It is science that make me to be talking to you all over the world, wherever you are listening to me. It is science. Tell me, what magic is higher than that? What magic is science? So we need to embrace science, embrace mathematics, embrace physics, embrace logical thinking, logic. If somebody is telling you anything, ask the person how, why. Let somebody not tell you, what you don't know. You understand? Like they will just things are happening. My sister, even Mecca, hey, even me. Yoruba people will say, Nkombe, aye, Nkombe, hey, world people, things are happening in this world, that's what we like. Hey, yes, things are happening in this world. While we are looking at a small village and looking at, do you know they are doing technology and we are talking to every one of ourselves all over the world. I remember when I was a child, when my uncle, one of my paternal uncle was in the USA, there was no telephone like that. They will write letter, they go and give it to the church. From the church, they will not post it. I don't know how long it will take. You understand? But today, we are all over the world. We don't even pay for, do you know what it means that you just use WhatsApp, you make call, data. You don't have to you go and throw coins and roll it. All these things is development, is technology. Whereas you that you are doing, one way is coming, come back, ife na-emekwa, ndụwa dị egwu, ụwa dị egwu. This world, you cannot know this world. You are there saying the word is deep. Come back, word people. And the life is moving ahead. Have you heard of the new one that is coming? They call it AI, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence that is so intelligent, more intelligent than the rest of humanity, that they're even afraid that what did that thing go cost? Even Elon Musk was talking about that artificial intelligence and say, that thing, that in fact they are afraid the length that artificial intelligence we go in 2023, and we are still at home and we are doing a spiritual father. The other day they were showing a young woman saying chat GPT, and the other one, there are different chat bots. You understand that chat GPT is not is the one that is free for now, and has different languages. Like we are so stuck in it's like the whole world is going, and we don't want to move. We are just where we are in our mind. And that is why somebody will pass on, and you will be saying it's oracle. You will be saying they bury something. What is that something? Open it. What is in it? What is the content? Is it a chemical? Is it a poison? Is it a radioactive material? Do you know that even the West is being left behind as we are talking? even the West, even the dollar. So many things are happening, but we are still in one place. That Bible wey the man give us in that day, that we still they do. Eh? When robot is already doing some delicate surgery, robot is doing it to avoid human mistake. So we need to come into the new century. That's what I'm saying. Stop accusing people. Stop pointing fingers. If you want to know what happened to somebody, establish the fact. Life happens. Life happens. Life happens. Sometimes there's something they call freak accident. There's something that happened. You understand? You cannot have explanation for everything that happened under the sun. That you cannot have explanation. Sometimes that's why even they will say, you just take it as you see it now. You take it as you see. Even your body will say, like just take it. No, you don't know. You cannot know everything. But you cannot be putting that kind of accusation on people's head and say, you buy this person, you buy it. Are there people that can go ahead and do something? Yes. But the burden of proof is on you. That man that is going, that church person, I don't know what they call that man. They're supposed to go and arrest him. That thing he buried inside that ground that he went to uproot it. They should ask him to open it. Let's know the content of that thing. And then you can analyze the content of that thing that he buried in that ground. How did he kill that girl? How did he buy her? You understand? So you establish a relationship. Sure, you go and put shako. You now say this the shako. How did it? So what is it that you did that by that person? I remember there was a time somebody was very sick and they know that they are poisoning that person, but they are not finding out what they use, not knowing that it's a radioactive material, because radioactive material, you cannot see it with your naked eyes, but it's there. You understand? And you have to be looking for it to know that there's a radioactive material that is active there. You understand? I remember one time when I was working in a lab. That time they had all this radioactive material, and normally when you are using your gloves and you want to operate the computer, they are telling you to remove your gloves and use your bare hands because they don't want the computer to be contaminated. But and it's not just any kind of glove. And many people are not even obeying that because most people are afraid that they don't even know if people are adhering, without gloves and touching the screen. So most people will, as a precautionary principle, they will go and take a fresh glove before they can touch the computer screen, to record whatever they are doing in their lab and all those things. So you have to even be able to know what they establish a correlation that, okay, this thing he puts in this ground, it contains this and this, and this and this, it causes so and so symptoms, that is a sign of so disease, and this disease that this person died from. If you cannot establish it, then shut up your mouth and enter house. We are in another generation. We are not in the generation of darkness. Okay, that people don't know anything and they tell them that what they don't know is bigger than them. No, you don't tell them what they don't know. If you know anything, teach it. This is the time to teach what you know. And our people that are doing babalawo, it's not like they don't have any knowledge of herbs. This is the time for them to teach it. If they don't teach it, they will leave this earth without spreading that knowledge, and it will be a knowledge that is lost forever. Many of our elderly people, they are going with all this knowledge. So if you know something, teach it. Stop saying, oh, like I see all these our people, they will say they have inspiration and they just enter bush. They now know that this leaf, it cure this, and the leaf, it cure this. Let me tell you guys, before Europeans came, it was herbs that they were using to treat every sickness. So there were people who have the knowledge of different herbs that can be used to treat different sickness. So it's a knowledge. Other cultures, they document that knowledge. They teach it to their children. They give it name. I remember when we were in primary school back then in the village, we will pluck all those leaves, we'll sellotape it on, tape it to our books, and they will write the name, the botanical name, and all those things. You understand? You're supposed to document your herbs that you know, and transfer the knowledge, even if that knowledge remains only in your family. Do it. If you have a father that knows herbs, get him to get the information, document it, write the name, take pictures of it, keep it. Let it be the knowledge that is flowing from your family. You can make money from it. You can sell it to pharmaceutical companies and they will make medications out of it. You have become a millionaire. We are sitting on so much information, so much everything, and we are the poorest. Why? Because we want to rely on mystic. Oh, so spiritual, invisible. Oh, it's spiritual. There's a place to be spiritual. There's a place, because we are human beings that we need that aspect of our life to flourish. There's a place for it. I'm not saying that there's no place for spirituality. Of course, of course, of course. But not in the case of when somebody knows a herbs, a root that can do something, you understand, that can help in one way or the other, and they are keeping it to themselves, and they are attaching it to some spirituality. You have to bring cockroach, you have to go and bring 10 flies, you have to go and bring one goat, one chicken. They will not cut it, they will not put it up, they will not do incantation. Nobody need all those things. That time has passed. That time have passed. Yeah, I did. I stayed in Lagos a little bit. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is the world have moved on. Bring a cool there. They say you should go and bring vulture egg. Vulture egg. What did the vulture egg they do for that medicine you want to? And then you will be doing concoction that is with contaminated water, without any preservative. You put water, you put some herb, you soak, you don't have dosage, you don't have anything to preserve it. No. And so people will go and drink all those things and they will damage their kidney the more, and the thing will take them out. Why? Because it's not being done in a clean environment. You are not even managing, like, how many grams, for example, we yield this potential, so that the person doesn't take too much or too less, like some kind of doses that you will know. Like here, here, their pharmaceutical industry, there's no magic they are doing. It is all this information they went around the world, they gather it. You understand? They will not come. If you go to their pharmaceutical laboratories, there's nothing else they are doing. They are just taking it, measuring it, checking for the potency, looking for how the thing will work, combining it, looking. This is just experiment they are doing with animals and all those things. So it's not spirituality. So because of all these things, for example, most people stop going to Dibia. I remember very well when I was very small. I remember when people were sick, for example, when people had snake bite, some things, that they will go to the medicine men. They know the leaves or the herbs or something that they can apply, and the symptoms will subside immediately, like within 24 hours the person will be okay. They didn't need to go to the hospital. They didn't need to go to the hospital. But now I don't know that anybody even have all those knowledge. Now we have all these people that everybody is claiming. Knowledge is power. It's not by mouth. It's not by mouth. So let us apply the knowledge. Hi, Joy, you're welcome. I don't know. I don't know, Eddie. So Knowledge is power. Let us apply that knowledge in our lives, in our communities. Isn't it a shame that every family, every state, all over Nigeria, we are claiming we have graduates, you know, we are claiming we are educated, we are graduates, and still we are falling for all these scams that all these religious and all these people, scammers, are peddling. You understand? For example, you will see a couple that maybe they want to reproduce. They are looking for a child. So what do? You begin to check what is the problem. You understand? Even at some point, there are some people that they are medically not compatible. They are like, it's established that these two people, as long as they are together, they are medically incompatible. It happens. So you will look for the problem. Like I met one lady, and she was telling me that they are waiting on God, for the fruit of the womb. I said, okay. So what did your gynecologist say? What did your gynecologist say? What the problem is? She said, "Ah, what is that?" I said, gynecologist is like the reproductive doctor that looks into your reproductive organs to make sure that everything is okay, and check that one of your husband to make sure say everything is also okay. Say no, they don't. They are believing God. They are praying. They are fasting. I say, yeah, you can pray, you can fast. It's all good, but you need to check yourself and check. Go to your gynecologist and check. Sometimes it's just hormonal imbalance. Sometimes it may be that the man's something is watery. You have to check, or maybe it's not even viable. The one way they come off, but no get, or maybe possible, or maybe you not even get possibility. Maybe you not get maybe fallopian tube. Maybe some people you are even having androgen problem. So many things. You have to go and check. You say, I'm talking as if I don't believe God can do it. I say, I'm not saying God cannot do it. Oh, I'm just saying go and check. Go to a gynecologist, you and your husband. Let them establish what the problem is. Right? So you cannot just be in this century and you will just be saying, oh, you'll be doing as if you were born 1,000 years ago. Right? So even as like me myself, I'm a testament to the changes that technology have gone through in my own lifetime. When I was very young, we didn't have a smartphone. We didn't have a telephone. We didn't have it. It was Obasanjo regime that brought telephone for the first time. And that time, it was only rich people that can buy it in Nigeria. In that time, 1 minute is 50 naira, I think. And that 1 minute can be just 1 second. And if you load for a month or something, whether you use it or you don't use it, it was very expensive at the beginning. And look at it now. Today, everybody have smartphone. You can do video. In the beginning, it was just SMS. Now, if you have sent SMS, you will be waiting. Maybe some SMS will take 3 days before it will even reach there. Yes, it happened. So for some young people today that are like in their 20s, the thing will be like, I'm talking, I'm exaggerating. No, it's true. Many of you can testify. So we have gone through that. We are seeing it in our lifetime, the changes that technology is going through. When we were children, it was black and white television. From there, color television. From now we have flat screen. From now we have touch screen of television. Right? So we are seeing how the technology is progressing from telephone that you have to call to smartphone. Yeah. So we are seeing all the development that is going. The same thing in medicine. The same thing in medicine. They are finding more cure. They are finding more possibilities. Before, if you were looking for a child, you are not able to do this IVF. But today, IVF is common. IVF is very common. Everybody can go. If you check, it's possible. There are people that they say they don't even want man, but they want pikin. They'll go to IVF clinic. They know how to do it. They will select who the person they want to use his own. They will put it in their body, get their belly, born their pikin. It's happening today. Something that was not possible before. So what am I saying? We should move ahead of all this pointing finger and doing mystery and doing what you don't know. Please, it's time for us to educate ourselves. We really need to educate ourselves. Yeah. So that's really what I want to say about that. That's what I want to say about it. So I shared an audio about Wike, because Wike was trending this. Oh God, Wike was trending this past today. He was commissioning a school in somewhere there in River State, Bo, I don't know how they pronounce it. And so he has been in the news, and there were also questions of the role he took in that elections. So I share that audio not because I want to discredit him, but I just want it to be out there that there was a time Wike was in power, and this is what he did. Because tomorrow he's going to come and say, oh, I didn't do anything. Look at what they are doing. They are disenfranchising me, right? So I want to share that audio of what Wike is saying. I think maybe I need to, in fact, there's so many things I want to talk about. And I want to talk about this Fani Kayode. And this Fani Kayode, White, Tinubu and his team must be very wary of that man. They need to remove him from their team. They must make sure that Fani Kayode is not part of their government, because when Fani Kayode is part of your government, that government have lose all credibility. This Fani Kayode was the same person that was stirring up all this IPOB, following them up and down, calling out Tinubu, cursing Tinubu, Tinubu this, Tinubu that. Like I was thinking, I don't even know how to do it, but I was thinking I will play that man's audio. This Fani Kayode, that man, his own is too much. His incitement is too much, and Tinubu administration must look into his matter. He must not be part of government, because he's doing all these things to stay relevant in government. So they need to remove him from anywhere near microphone. He can be talking, or maybe you can go and do blog and be talking there, but let him not be part of any government, because the way he's now like a spokesperson, talking as if, talking, what he used to say against Hausa people, he now turn on the Igbos, is very offensive, honestly. Is very offensive. It's very, very offensive. So before I talk too much, I want to play that video of Nyesom Wike. So if you are just joining us, I want to share this video about Nyesom Wike. And I'm sharing this video for posterity, because Nyesom Wike, he's now leaving the governorship of Rivers State, right? And it's just for records, because tomorrow it may be that tomorrow he will not be a champion of democracy and coming out to fight for a right, because he have done his own now and it's suiting him, right? So I want to play this thing so that he will keep it in mind that not everybody forgot the role he played in this election.
Call the three coordinators that I say they should tell their people, if they want to joke with me, they stop me. Now, call the three coordinators that I say they should tell their people, if they want to joke with me, they stop me. Now, I will kill them in this way before they leave. No problem. If I want the return one against them, I will kill them. Don't call the three of them. All right. Call the three coordinators that I say they should tell their people, if they want to joke with me, they stop me. I will kill them in this way before they leave. No problem. If I want the return one against them, I will kill them. Don't call the three of them. All right.
You say it's an old video, Michael Okwega. How old is it? Is it in the last century? I don't know. What do you mean by it's an old video?
Is it? that will make sure that he will never leave the state. No problem. So the time I get that you should warn him.
Also, in 2019 election,
that they will collect them and begin to do rubbish. That tell the I said that you see what I will do to him. If that's how they do. And then too, I think the man in Korea, I think it's also Plateau. It's also Plateau. So find out and tell them that call the three coordinators. I it. That will make sure that he will never leave the state. No problem. So the time I get that you should warn him. If he's playing with people, he thinks that they will collect them and begin to do rubbish. That tell the I said that you see what I will do to him. If that's how they do. And then too, I think the man in no, we know that's what they will do. It's just that harassing less with this and trying to put up his government and set up. I don't know what you're saying. You're not saying that anything. Who is intimidating you? No, like me. Nobody is intimidating me. What? We have people there. Tell everybody to be there. Nobody. You couldn't did it. You couldn't have don't move. You couldn't did it. You couldn't do anything. You understand me? You couldn't go up and did it. It's not somebody who now. No, we know that one. Yeah.
You said that is an old video. I don't know why 2019 is not that old though. 2019 is not that old. So the bottom line is during his regime, in his capacity as governor of Rivers State, right? He used his power, right? Yeah, he used his power. That's what I'm trying to establish, because we will see our politicians, when they're in power, like Obasanjo, they will not do what they are supposed to do. But when they leave power, you understand, and then they want to get ahead or, benefit one way or the other, you understand me, then they will not be happy with the outcome that they will get. There's one video that I saw that everybody, they were singing for him that they fear me or that kind of thing. Let me play that song. I was just laughing because when I saw it today, I was laughing. That they fear you. I don't know if you people have seen it. That they fear you. Yes, on wicked. That they fear you. Okay. Oh. That they fear you. Okay. So what I'm saying is all this thing is political legacy. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter whether it's 2019. It's his political legacy. That's just it. So he used his capacity as the governor of Rivers State to the best of his ability, right? So he has done his own. So say that they are fearing him. So this is his own political legacy, because tomorrow, this is possible tomorrow he will come and say, the youth, we are not going to agree that they are the one, they manipulate election, they did not have our way. So that he will remember that most of our politicians, when they are in power, they will use it to the best of their ability to assuage themselves. And when they leave office and somebody else is doing that same thing that they were doing, they will not come out and be looking for the youth that will go and fight with them. I'm just using it as a reference. And then this man that called himself Fani Kayode, the Tinubu administration must be very, very wary of that man and must make sure that he's not part of their government.
Senator Tinubu nominated Oshibajo has been made known to us, and we hereby offer.
This man that they call him Fani Kayode, this man is very, very, very despicable. Like, I don't know the right adjective that will suit him, but I feel like President-elect Tinubu must make sure that this man is not in his cabinet, is not part of his government, is not his spokesperson, is absolutely irrelevant for his administration. If not, then I don't know, like, you cannot say that, you are going to be a good person, and somebody like this, your administration will be good, and somebody like this man will be part of your government in any capacity. No way. If anything, this man supposed to be prosecuted for all his incitement and urging on all this IPOB and staring down them all and lying, straight out lying that he went to the north and Buhari told him face to face. I want to play this throwback of what this man said about President-elect Tinubu back when Tinubu APC got into power.
The real reason Senator Tinubu nominated Oshibajo has been made known to us, and we hereby offer a public service to the Nigerian people by drawing national attention to it. Credible pieces of information at our disposal indicate that Tinubu has perfected plans to come to power through the back door.
Okay.
Senator Tinubu, according to our information, has compelled Professor Oshibajo to swear to an oath that after 6 months in office, he would resign as the vice president in the unlikely event that their party wins.
Okay.
The wicked plot, as laid out by them, is to force Professor Oshibajo to resign for Senator Tinubu to be nominated by General Buhari as his replacement. The ultimate objective of this plot is to ensure that Tinubu becomes president. The script is simple. Given the questionable health status of General Buhari, Senator Tinubu, who is desperate to be president for his own selfish reasons, will simply bide his time in the evil expectation that General Buhari will not be able to go the whole hog. We have deemed it fit to let the whole world know why the leadership of the APC is desperate for power and why the cabal controlling the APC is hell-bent to ensure that General Buhari becomes president. Our candid advice to General Buhari is this: watch your back.
Okay, now.
Our prayer is that God will save Nigeria from desperate politics.
Okay, you see, so like he said so much. He like most of the punchline that people use, like against maybe this Islamization agenda, Latinization agenda, Boko Haram, everything is coming from him. And then he went to the southeast. He was sitting with Nnamdi Kanu, and he was telling them the Fulani, they are this. I tell you, like, this man, his incitement is unbelievable. And why anybody should be taking him serious is what I still don't know. I want to share some of the time when he went to visit when he went to visit Nnamdi Kanu. I thought I saved that video, but I'm not finding it. Like the things he was actually saying is so like unbelievable. This man is the lowest of them all. This Fani Kayode visiting IPOB, let me see if I will see that video, because it's still on Facebook. Good evening, Mendes. I don't even I don't know about Dino and IPOB, and like going both ways. I don't know. I think Dino has been, I don't really know. I don't follow him, but this one, I want to show you this video when he went to visit Nnamdi Kanu. So you can see him here.
Fighting Jonathan.
You can see him here. You can see them. This is Kanu, He went to visit them, you know, showing them, and then he now start talking. He went to Buhari, what Buhari said.
You know the story, and I told them, I said, look, so when I went to APC, Buhari now, I met Buhari through El Rufai. They interacted 3-4 times.
I don't know why would they even put him back in their party. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Elsewhere. We went there too. But as time went by, he now started sending for me. So I went there with Nasser. And one day they called and said he wanted to see me. I said, okay, I met him at the transform. And I got there. He said we should go inside the bedroom. And he sat in the bedroom.
And I don't know, you know, like he was telling them that
and we can never forget it.
He said that
it's a cultural problem. Can't trust them. When he was talking about trust, that's where it came up. I said, sir, they killed not just northern leaders. They killed leaders from every zone. Southwest, where I come from, the Niger, the South.
So you are the one that is having this conversation with.
Not just the North. And he said, no. He said, but we remember. We will never forget.
So I'm just trying to make a point of.
To myself, these people have to be stopped. Because if they're not stopped, if they have power, what they will do, first they will deal with the Igbos, then they will come and deal with us. You know, they will deal with everybody. And it's one of the main reasons, apart from the issue of Muslim ticket. That's what I said, no. Not only will I leave them, I will also expose them and fight them. You understand there's some basic, fundamental core issues that you must never compromise. It's not about giving Nnamdi Kanu a position of SGF or position of vice president or something like that. Because if you do that, it will serve his term, then we'll be back to square one.
Square zero.
Absolutely. You've got to fight.
This man's supposed to be in jail.
Fight for your people.
He's not supposed to be anywhere near this new administration.
Yeah, and if they say no, then break it. You know, I told you when we were in detention, the truth is, I don't even believe in this union anymore. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in Nigeria. I don't believe that the Northwest and the Northeast, you know, as they are now, should be part of us.
Okay.
Because their whole mindset, their whole view about the world is different to ours.
I don't know why Buhari will put somebody like this in his administration. Honestly, I don't know. So this guy, like, is the chief inciter. Like, he even went to Afaruku to go and visit them. Look at the things he say. I felt I don't even believe in it. But today, he go and read the things he's writing in the wake of this obedient movement, like 360 degrees back. Like, everything he was telling them about the North, he returned it back to them, giving them back to fire, you know, say Igbo this, you know, the Okalos, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is not a person that's supposed to be in any part of government. This is supposed to be the time that they will retire him. Do you see what he say? Them, and they are doing the Muslim ticket. Today, is it not the same Muslim ticket we are talking about? You see, but that's what he was using to incite the life. And those ones now, they are mumuno, they let them see road. You see, he will just be pumping them. You know, he will say, those people. In fact, I don't believe. In fact, those people, Northeast and Northwest, I don't want them. We cannot be in the same country. But that day, when President Buhari now brought him, brought him in, Shebi, he was very happy. They now brought him into, he went into that party. Today, is it not the same Muslim party ticket that he supported? But the same thing they used to incite you. You are still where they incited you. He has moved on to the next one. In fact, he's even the first one. If you see this guy, like, he did so much evil. Let me say, when he visited Kanu in Afaruku Ibeku, there are videos of him when he visited them in Umuahia. I saw that video a while ago. I'll show you guys. Like, this guy, I don't know what he I don't understand this guy, honestly.
The coats they killed, you will pay from generation to generation. From the bottom of my heart.
See the age of this was in 2017.
Committed this atrocity. Even if and when they pay the price, may it not go to the next generation of their family.
Are you seeing Kano's brother?
Because the innocent must not suffer or pay the price for the wickedness of the wicked. That's where I'm coming from. And anybody that knows or understands God will know that his wrath is irresistible.
But today, that's why our people should learn. Not everybody will come. They will any emotion. They will say yes. They will dance to that place.
So look back to the narrative. They killed. At the end of the day, I'm told that 28 people were slaughtered. Commander of the military, or the president himself said, "Look, this is our narrative. That's not what happened." Because I believe strongly in discussion and dialogue. I'm not looking for the war. I'm a man of peace. I believe in love and peace, not in war. But there is one thing I will say. How can you have peace where there is no justice?
Okay.
Where there is no justice.
So you see how they deceive. They say, but today, go and if you go to his wall, go and see how he's attacking them, insulting them. The same people that he pretended that he was with them. Huh? Good evening, Ismaila. Ramadan Karim. Do you understand? Do you see the same people? They say, in fact, this man, his cup is full, honestly. President-elect Tinubu, when you are inaugurated and you become the president of Nigeria, please, if you don't do anything, please retire Fani Kayode, what he's calling himself. His own is too much. His incitement is too much. Because this guy is a double-edged sword. He goes both ways. He don't know anything. This guy is a type for, he used to be an aviation minister. What did he do with it? So it's time for him to retire. Let him go and be eating the one that he have accumulated up until this time. This guy is a very, very dangerous person, and if they don't want to imprison him for all his incitement, then they should retire him. Because any administration that still have Kayode functioning inside that administration in any capacity, then they are not telling themselves the truth. Honestly, they are not telling them this guy is deadly. If you go to his wall and see the things he's writing, insulting, attacking, you'll be wondering, like, is it not the same people that he was dining with? No? And he has so many followers. And what is he do? Today it's Obi that is his problem. Obi and Dati is the new northernization agenda, Islamization agenda. This guy will do Tinubu's administration no good. I'm telling you. This guy will do. Look at his page here. Look at what he's writing. He's saying, Obi, his Dati cannot be telling Nigeria like President-elect. You understand? This is normally what he does. He will pitch everywhere. Look at the things, like, he turned it around. So I will not take you guys longer. I will soon end the stream. So look at what he's writing here 4 days ago. He's writing, among the most dangerous people in Nigeria politics today are Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed, with their army of ignorant, fascists, violent, uncowards, frustrated, rulers, racist, bigoted, misguided, radical, brash, and rebellious support. This is it. The same person that went to Umuahia. The same person that went to Umuahia and be giving them morale to be doing Fulanization agenda. Anti-Buhari hates the North. The North, we don't supposed to be in the same country with the North. In fact, I don't even believe in this union. You know, like, look at what he's writing. Peter. So this is somebody that's supposed to be punished for his incitement. They will not hear now. So I'm just telling them now, because today now I'm seeing this one in Arise Television. It's like he's now Oseni is now their second. They say he seem to have gone 100 degrees. You know, turn around. This one also, and now it's Arise. I don't even know who else. There's another one I saw. Patience from Edo is the one that, you know, that they are also clapping for now. You know, she's pulling their crowd, and they're yeah, because he say Yoruba is going anti-Yoruba for them, and the thing is sweeting them. I've forgotten that girl's name. It starts with Patience. So he will say, I think is it Patience or Morodi or Moruyi? I think it's Omoruyi, Patience Omoruyi. I don't know. That the girl, her videos, exactly. Look at it now. See the girl. I think she's from Edo. Her name, see this, the girl now. She's the one that is training for them. I think it's Patience Omoruyi. She's now saying, oh, after this is Yoruba are not even enlightened as Yoruba media made us to believe. Yoruba land is headquarters of Thug in Nigeria. I have never seen ethnic figure like Yoruba or Moruyi Patience. Yay! You understand? Like, I don't know what this problem of these people is. So now, this one, they are not happy. They say, yes. So you need Fani Kayode help you to do anti-Fulani. You hopped on it, you did it and did it. He said Muslim ticket. I left PDP because I left APC. I left them because of that PDP. And he said he will never go back to APC. He will not, but he's in APC today. Huh? He's in APC today. And now you see this Patience Omori, she's helping now. Her own now is Yoruba. Everybody say, yeah. And Rufai is helping them to remember how they are a victim. So I don't know. Some people, they will never get sense. So what I'm just trying to say is, you know, these are just important things that I wanted to touch my mouth around. Say, this Fani Kayode, President-elect Tinubu, please, if you don't do any other thing, make sure that this man is not part of your government. That's just it. Let him not be a part of any government of Nigeria. Let him not be on the payroll of anything Nigeria. Fani Kayode, your own is too much. It's enough. Your incitement is enough. Look at what he's writing. Racists, uncut, garulas. Now maybe we call your house, come learn English now. Because now you sabi and finish all the words where they say the insult person, e dey your mouth, and somebody will not go and be paying that one as their spokesperson. It's very unethical. I don't know any administration that have him on their team, then they are not serious, because they have not done their job of vetting. Because if you no sane person will vet somebody like that with his history and his antecedents and all the things he has done, and even all these ones that he was, you know, because he was in PDP. This video I play for you, he was in PDP when he was making all these videos because, you know, APC was about to form, and now he's a member of that APC. He's a member of that APC, and suddenly PDP is the bad one, and then he's cursing them and cursing, you know, any other person. Like, this guy is very unstable and very dangerous, even. Yeah. Abio, you would done then. So now you are now having one person that's helping you to be steering anti-Yoruba, and the other one is helping you to be doing anti-North. Where did he leave you? So I told you guys, you need to build your bridges. You need to, you know, keep it moderate. You need other people, other region, completely, without a doubt. Yeah. And above all, you need to stop all this Biafra, whatever, because they know That's why they are using it to stir you up. They know. So if you don't stop it, then nobody knows, where you stand. That question needs to be answered. That situation about Biafra needs to be assuaged. It has to, be laid to rest. So, then you can know that, okay, it's time to move on. So, my people, I want to appreciate every one of you that joined me. Thank you so much for everyone that sent me stars. I didn't see it when I'm on this platform of StreamYard, but when I go to Facebook, I will see and I will respond accordingly. I appreciate you all. I hope that you have a good evening, and continuation of the week. Is going to be Easter in the it's almost Easter weekend, so I hope you are having a nice time and preparing for your Easter holidays. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, of course, Francis, you're right. Yeah, exactly, Momo. In the same country, this man's supposed to be incarcerated. I agree with you. Yeah, thank you so much, Fala. I agree with you. Thank you so much. Good night to you all. Bye for now. Ismaila, good night to good night.